The old inert bombs found at Naya construction site. The municipality of San Policarpio was shaken by an earthquake. Rider's neck caught in kite string on Davao Coastal Road. And Fitch shifts outlook to negative for state lenders, Land Bank, and BBP. Good evening, I'm Apolinario Ferdi Dignati Valencia, and this is Philippine Headlines. In Luzon, the old inert bombs found at Ninoy Aquino International Airport construction site. The several old and rusting bomb items were recovered during excavation work at the Juliet Extension Taxiway inside the Ninoy Aquino International Airport complex last Sunday. The personnel from the PNP Aviation Security Group Explosive Ordnance Disposal or EOD unit conducted a safety assessment and retrieved 10 pieces of 50 pounds and 18 pieces of 25-pound inert general purpose bombs. The bombs were transported to the AVSE Group headquarters in Pasay City for safekeeping and proper handling. In Visayas, the municipality of San Policarpio in the province of Eastern Samar was shaken by an earthquake. A magnitude 4.8 earthquake struck the waters near in San Policarpio, the province of Eastern Samar, at around 6:58 a.m. this Wednesday. According to PHIBOX, no damage or aftershocks have been reported so far, while the agency continues to monitor the situation. The intensity 3 are from Canavid, Arteche, and Borongan City, the province of Eastern Samar. In Mindanao, the rider's neck caught in kite string on Davao Coastal Road. A rider experienced a frightening incident after his neck was caught by a kite string along the Davao Coastal Road in Barangay Talomo in the city of Davao. According to the victim, he was traveling along the coastal road when he was suddenly struck by a kite string, causing injuries to his neck. The public, especially motorists, is now being reminded to stay alert and slow down when passing through the area, particularly if there are people flying kites near or along the roadside. The parents and young people are also being urged to avoid flying kites near the highways to prevent possible accidents and ensure everyone's safety. In the other news, the earthworm was found in a cooked dish. A social media user named Aljordaya Alvarez has raised a complaint after allegedly discovering a worm in the cooked food he purchased. According to Alvarez in his caption, the eatery is reportedly located near a mall in Cabantian in the city of Davao. He expresses the frustration online, even using strong language, and claimed that the food being sold by the establishment was unsanitary. Meanwhile, netizens have mixed reactions. Some supported his complaint, while others criticized him, saying the eatery's livelihood might be affected. There were also suggestions that he should have first addressed the issue directly with the owner before posting it on social media.
Para makusog yung tinda. Oh, what tayo?
And our business update, Fitch shifts outlook to negative for state lenders, Land Bank, and Development Bank of the Philippines. The Fitch ratings revised the outlook of the Philippines, whose largest state-run lenders, to negative from stable on Tuesday, tracking a similar move on the country's sovereign credit profile. The ratings agency affirmed that long-term user default ratings for both the Land Bank of the Philippines and the Development Bank of the Philippines at BBB. An investment grade notch that remains equalized with the Philippines sovereign ratings. The Fitch said the revision reflects its view that the credit profiles of these banks are inextricably linked to the government's ability to provide support. In its assessment, Fitch noted that the Philippine government maintains a high propensity and ability to support these institutions given their 100% state ownership and critical roles in national development. The Debt Watchers said Land Bank's systemic importance is uncensored by its roughly 14% share of the country's system deposits, which marks as a vital pillar of the domestic financial sector. The Fitch note that the both banks have seen their mandates expand significantly in recent years as Land Bank remains the primary vehicle for agrarian reform and rural development, while Development Bank of the Philippines continues to focus on the infrastructure and industrial financing. The ratings agency also noted that both lenders were recently tapped to provide seed capital for the country's new sovereign wealth fund, a move that Fitch said underlined their role as primary tools for the government's economic agenda. Fitch also affirmed Land Bank's vitality rating at BB Plus and DBP's at BB Plus, sequentially withdrawing vitality ratings as they no longer consider it relevant to the agency's coverage. The agency emphasized that the bank's ratings are driven by government support ratings rather than their standalone credit profile. The shift to a negative outlook suggests that a future downgrade of the Philippine sovereign rating would likely trigger a corresponding action for both Land Bank of the Philippines and Development Bank of the Philippines. And that is Philippine Headlines this Wednesday, April 29, 2026. I'm Apolinario, 30 Dignity si Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Good night, Philippines. Amping kasadya.